Well, hello, class. Today and tomorrow, there's going to be quite a summary of decision making. I think the whole concept of making the right decisions, especially from a perspective of leadership, is one of the most important things that you will do as a leader. You know, often leaders have to make decisions when they don't always know what the facts are at the time, especially if they're reacting to something. And in retrospect, we can plan something really well, and it doesn't turn out when the final analysis comes about. The decision doesn't turn out the way we originally had planned for it. So mitigating circumstances came into play. So I guess what I am saying to you is, in this particular summary, I would pay attention to Vroom, who, by the way, Professor Vroom is actually giving one of his lectures at Yale University. It's a little lengthy, it's an hour and 23 minutes, but it really goes into the dynamics of the decision making process, which you should really think about from a leadership perspective. Leaders often, at the risk of redundancy, they have to make decisions that very often they don't want to make, but they have to make. And sometimes the decision that's being made doesn't affect everybody in a positive way, but it affects the majority. And oftentimes, leaders have to make very difficult decisions so that when the end result occurs, we are still focused on our outcomes and goals. Um, the point about effective decision making is to keep it ethical, keep it honest, but at the same time, keep it afloat of where we're trying to go, not losing sight of where the horizon is. So, having said that, I wanted you to pay, there's not an assignment in this particular day, but there's a lot of viewing and a lot of taking into consideration the importance of the decision making model. Professor D.